Hi guys, CeeChronicles here. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm sorry I'm not wearing your favorite wig. That is because that pixie is too much work to fix sometimes. So yeah. Anyway, if it's your first time here, thank you so much for joining me today. My content consists of mostly fragrance reviews, fashion and lifestyle videos. So I do hope that you will find that interesting enough for you to stay. I also want to acknowledge my returning subscriber. Thank you so much for coming back. I'm a bit under the weather, okay, in as much as I look so bubbly. I'm a bit under the weather. I'm feeling a bit sinusy, a bit fluey, okay. So what I've been doing is I've been drinking iced tea, a lot of iced tea. I tend to do that when when I'm feeling fluey or sinusy or stuff, because it tends to make me thirsty. Okay, I know it's supposed to be quenching, but it also makes me thirsty, so it makes me want to drink a lot of water. You know, I'm not big on drinking water that much, so I use iced tea just to make me drink a lot of water as well. And then sometimes when I hydrate myself, I feel better. Okay, so anyway, to the business of the day. Today I'm bringing you fragrances with a massive Sillage. Okay, this is a video request from I'm Hansi. They came in my comment section. I'd completely forgotten that I had promised that I was going to bring this kind of video, fragrances with a massive Sillage. Okay, so they came in my comment section and said, see, I thought you were going to do that video, and I remembered, oh yeah, shoot, I haven't done that video. So I'm bringing you fragrances. I've got about 25 fragrances within my collection, or some recommendations, or some that I've already decluttered, that I feel have a massive Sillage. Okay, fragrances with the best Sillage. So I'm going to take a sip of this and then get straight into the video. Okay, all the fragrances I'm going to recommend here are fragrances that I'll recommend with my eyes closed. Number one is going to be Portrait of a Lady. Okay, if you can't afford this particular one, don't worry. I'm going to be giving options as well to, you know, like if you feel, okay, I want to smell this, but I need a dupe option. I actually forgot to write the dupe for this, but I know Paris Corner have got one, Fragrance World have got one. So if you're wondering, or you know what this smells like, or you would like to try it, you could try the alternatives. Portrait of a Lady, this is a rose with incense. It's very heavy, quite minty to me, projects like crazy. Okay, so this is one fragrance that I always have people asking me, what are you wearing? So if I'm looking for compliments and stuff like that, that's one fragrance I would actually recommend with my eyes closed. Number two is Lattafa's Berry Oud and the Amethyst. Okay, there's one thing with this fragrance, it's got this latexy thing that draws people in. Okay, first of all, it's room filling. If you walked into an office or anything, high chances that people are going to ask you what you're wearing. This leaves a trail, absolutely. Okay, it's got that addictive latexy kind of thing that draws you in. And let me just say, it smells purple. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it does smell purple. If you bought a lot of purple perfumes, you will know. And it's also duping Initio's Atomic Rose, so it's one of the good ones. I don't actually wear this a lot because it can get a little heavy, you know, for me, but I do get tons and tons of compliments. Next one is going to be this one. Okay, I'm going to do a full review of Kayali by Vanilla 28. Okay, if you want to smell like cookies and have people ask you, something smells like cookies here, loads of vanilla. It's very vanilla-y, very caramelly, very sugary. Okay, smells a lot like brown sugar. If you took your nose and put your nose on brown sugar, okay, it kind of smells like Kayali Vanilla 28. I bought it because I jumped on the hype. This was a blind buy for me, and sadly, let me say, it does kind of remind me of Choco Musk, which actually isn't one of my favorites. Okay, although this one's a lighter take on it. If you want to smell like cookies the whole day and have people asking you whether you've been eating cookies or you've been baking or something, this is it. Kayali Vanilla 28. And Choco Musk by Al Rehab would be a very good alternative and a very inexpensive alternative in case if you put your nose on this one, then you're not missing much, right? So I'm gonna go to the next one. I'm gonna try and make sure that these videos are not too long. If you are wondering why my setup is this, it's because my center island is a mess. Okay, my center island is a mess. I was actually thinking I'm gonna do a what is it called, an organize with me video, but you know, those kind of videos are neither here nor there. A lot of people on my channel, you know, prefer this niche kind of content where it should be perfume. So throw it in the comment section if you want to see, you know, my life outside perfumes, you know, because yeah. Anyway, next one is going to be Tom Ford, and this is Tobacco Veneer. Okay, this is one tobacco fragrance. It's got what do you call it, cacao, if I'm not mistaken. It smells a bit chocolatey. Something here reminds me a bit of Coca-Cola, a bit jammy, but it's one of the longest lasting ones, you know, of the I know Tom Ford has got fragrances that are quite potent, but I mean, it's one of those, it's one that leaves a trail. It's not one that stays close to the skin like say Tom Ford Lost Cherry. Okay, Tom Ford Lost Cherry compared to this one tends to shout a bit. Okay, so if you were in a space, you'd probably get people asking you what you were wearing. Next one is going to be this one. I am gonna rave about this, guys, until you guys do something about it. I hope you purchase this one. Lattafa Khamrah. Okay, I have a weakness for Lattafa. Lattafa tends to make fragrances that last long. That's a good thing about them. Okay, and I've done full reviews of these this particular one. To me, the reason why I included it here is I forgot to say one key thing in my last video. If you take Kilian's Angel Share and you punch it up with Tom Ford's Santal Blush, you get a concentrated version of what feels like Santal Blush. This is what Lattafa Khamrah smells like. In case you've had your nose on that, that is the shortcut, because I've been saying it's not exactly a dupe of Angel Share. It's not exactly, I think, just to put you on that. And I'll tell you the experiment that I did. I've got Adam Levine, okay, and this is Adam Levine for her. And this is a known Santal blush, or at least, you know, like a 70% Santal blush kind of representation. I took this one and I put an oil and I sprayed and I combined them. Lo and behold, I think I know what Lattafa we're up to. Okay, so moving on to the next one. And in terms of sillage and projection, don't worry about that. People are going to stop you. You're going to have all those compliments if you're looking for that. These ones, let me present them as three. Okay, the three of them. You cannot go wrong with Mugler, guys. His fragrances are on steroids. If you're looking for something that's going to last, if you're looking for something that people are going to ask you, if you're looking for compliments, there's a reason why this one's popular. It's not my favorite. Alien is not my favorite, but there's a reason why it's popular. It's because it projects, you know, it leaves a trail. Okay, so Alien is a recommendation. Angel Muse is the same. You're gonna smell chocolatey, but not like in the Keali kind of, you know, thing. It's gourmandish, it's chocolatey, it's beautiful. And then obviously Aura. Okay, I am actually trying to stop myself from buying a big one of this, because I don't know why I've been so late on this hype train of Aura, but I'm going to do something about it. The next one is going to be this one. It's seen its fair share days, fair share of slagging, praise and all. But let me say this, in as much as I'm a fragrance reviewer, I've got hundreds of fragrances I've sniffed. This is one fragrance that anytime I wear this, I have people asking me, what are you wearing? And I tell you, the ones that don't ask me what I am wearing are probably people that have used this. I always have those questions, okay? And I'm one of those people that will always respect La Nuit, not La Nuit. I've got La Nuit Trésor is the next one. Sorry, guys. I'm one of those people that will always respect La Vie est Belle, okay? This is going to be a Venti in my collection. It has served me so well, and I respect it for that. It is one fragrance that is signature scent worthy, the lot. La Nuit Trésor. Next thing, dusty smoky rose. If you like that sort of thing, incensey vibe, this is it. Okay, I haven't even gotten myself to buy a full bottle because it is that potent to me. Okay, I decided to buy the dupe instead. I knew I wasn't going to run through the bottle. So if you want a massive sillage fragrance, or fragrance that projects the lot, that is one recommendation. The next, I'm going to do these three in one so that this video doesn't become too long. Okay, Oud Mood by Lattafa, the Oud Mood range. Okay, so be it you buy the Reminiscence, or you buy the Oud Mood Gold, or you buy the Oud Mood Elixir. These are fragrances that I can recommend just like that. And I feel these are fragrances that actually put Lattafa on the map, okay? Anybody who was wondering about Lattafa became a believer after buying this range, okay? These Oud Mood range fragrances are so room filling. If you spray it today or now, okay, I've been when I got this, I had been looking for a fragrance that was going to give me something along the lines of Givenchy's Haute Couture, because Haute Couture was a fragrance that when I sprayed it on, when I used to use it as it's a signature scent, I used to have everybody asking me, and I would have clothes in the laundry and they'll still smell like that. I'm not saying this is the same scent profile, no, but this is one fragrance, or this line is so stubborn that you've got to commit yourself to it if you are going to spray this, and you are going to have people asking you what you're wearing. And for those people that don't know what oud is, it gives them a mental shortcut of what it is. And yes, I have to put you on this one, Carolina Herrera's Blonde Jasmine. Okay, I was fortunate enough to get 4 of these, after purchasing, of course, the Carolina Herrera shoe and stuff. I bought 3 fragrances, and then we got these, as freebies. These are like 4 meals. This is jasmine, jasmine, and jasmine. Now, if you've always wondered what jasmine smells like and you just wanted to know, this is heavy jasmine scent. Okay, I probably would not do a full bottle of this because it is so heavy, and it is one fragrance that I wore this first thing walking around. I got stopped. Excuse me, what is that fragrance? It is that strong, and it does leave a scent trail. So this is one that you may want to get your hands on, Carolina Herrera's Blonde Jasmine. Another fragrance, 2 that I'm going to talk about, one is a Montel and the other one is a Montera. I don't actually have here, but I thought to put you on what do you call it, to plug you. Okay, Montel Black Oud is a fragrance with a massive sillage. I have a friend who wears that. Try that fragrance. Now, the reason why I'm saying it is if you don't have that, or you are into dupes because you're on this channel and you like dupes, try the Paris Corner rendition of it. Okay, if you want to know what it's like, it's an intense rose oud combo, quite heavy on the patchouli, and it's eternal. It's got a lasting power that's beastly. Paris Corner have got one that's called Monster Blake Oud. It comes in a bottle that is like this. Okay, they've got a lot of different lines. They've got the Monster line, the Pandora line, but it's all Paris Corner. Okay, so the Monster fragrance line is this one, and that one is called Black Oud. So if you want that Montera, that Montel Montera are the same company. I keep mixing them up. If you want the Montel Black Oud, try that. The next recommendation, this is for guys, Montera Red Tobacco. Okay, Red Tobacco, reason why I put it here is another one that is so potent. I had to ask somebody what they were wearing, and they told me that was it, and it was just a fragrance that just got me hooked. Good thing about it, you can get it off Paris Corner again. Paris Corner have it on their Pandora line, and that the one on the Pandora line is called Red Tobacco, if I'm not mistaken. However, I would recommend that you try the one from the Herrera line called Wild Tobacco. That one is more pungent. It's an improved version. As you can see, Paris Corner is now bringing improved versions of their fragrances. So if you want a fragrance that is just going to literally take over the space, try that one, Montera Red Tobacco, or the dupe from Paris Corner Amir collection, and it's called Wild Tobacco. Okay, next, if you want to smell so sweet, you like kind of like not exactly the La Vie Belle profile, but something along them lines, serious, like syrupy sweet, try this one. I don't know why I cannot find this on a lot of websites. This is from Misguided Babe Vibes. Okay, I know I've seen Boss Babe, Best whatever, but this particular one I haven't seen. This is so sugary strong, and it's one fragrance that I would recommend with my eyes closed. Okay, the next one, I did a full review of it, Anak by Maison Alhambra. I don't have it here because it's stuck on everything. Okay, my hands were smelling of it, my handbag was smelling of it, everything was smelling of it. I had people asking me, what did you spray? So if you want another one that has got a massive sillage where the projection is so, it leaves a trail, that is another one that I'll hook you up on. Another Maison Alhambra, but this I'll recommend mostly for the guys, because if you're a woman and you haven't actually put your nose on a lot of fragrances, this might be too much for you. Okay, this one is Amberley Amoroso by Maison Alhambra. It's off their VIP line or something like that. This is a minty, herbal, smooth, very unique kind of fragrance, and it is a fragrance that will have a lot of people asking you to hook them up, okay? I wouldn't be happy with myself if I don't talk about Mon Guerlain Intense. You know that, guys. I love this fragrance. Okay, this fragrance, I got onto this fragrance in a mall. I asked a lady what she was wearing, and she was wearing Mon Guerlain Intense, okay, in a mall. And if you know why I'm saying in a mall, and I'm emphasizing that, is in a mall there's so many fragrances going on, guys, and for me to pick this up, amazing, you know. And she told me she was wearing Mon Guerlain Intense, and I have been hooked since. I've had this as my signature scent for years now, okay. It's one that I would definitely recommend. People will ask you. Last but not least, let me see if I haven't forgotten anything. No, I haven't. I have to bring this chippy, guys, because I have all sorts of audiences. Some people are students here. Some people just love, you know, very affordable fragrances. White Diamonds by Elizabeth Taylor, and this is the En Rouge. Okay, this is not something that has not been done before, but it is so pungent that when I sprayed it first, I had a smile on my face, and I just thought, oh my God, what have I done? Because I oversprayed this in Elizabeth Taylor style. If you want a fragrance, it doesn't have the DNA that White Diamonds, the original DNA, it doesn't have that. It's doing its own raspberry, strawberry thing. But it is heavy, and people will ask you, you get in a car, if you got in a car and you're wearing this, everybody is, your fragrance is going to take over. So basically that's it, guys. These were fragrances that have a massive sillage. The fragrances within my collection, and some that I've done reviews of that I recommend, and they have a best sillage. And this was in response to I Am Hans's video request. I hope I have tackled that. I will bring, of course, more of these, because I was just talking about the fragrances that I have at the moment. CeeChronicles is my name. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I hope you did find this particular video helpful. Do like this video if you like it, share it if you want to share it, turn on post notifications as well, that way you are notified anytime I upload a video. And I hope you have subscribed. If you haven't, why not, guys? Stay blessed, stay safe, and remember, smelling good is a form of good manners. Cheers.